Not what y'all were expecting, now was it? Hello everybody, and welcome to Terraria! Yeah, this is what I decided to do. And I decided to do a drunk world. Because I was gonna do a get fixed boy, but, that's definitely not a seed for, a fresh character. So, what I'm going to be doing instead is just simple little run. We're gonna be just, getting our bearings and doing what you do in Terraria, which is basically, the first step is always build a small safety hut for you and your guide. In this case, because it's a drunk world, it's the party girl. Arguably far better than the guide, because the guide does nothing, and the party girl is at least a shop. So, let's, you know, I want to get some dirt. So, I'm just gonna get some dirt here. I can't really, do anything about that, but it's fine. Wait, I can do that. I forgot. Well, what am I doing? Hold on. What I'm trying to do is just simply big flat. There we go. And now this is about where spawn is, so let's build a little wall. A little roof. We're just gonna bring it blue. I'm not sure I'm not drunk. Actually I am sure I'm not drunk. I don't drink. There's that. We need to smack down on a crafting table. We'll put it just right there. And then we're just gonna make a few doors. Could swear this game had it so you made 3 doors. I'm probably thinking of another game. Honestly don't know, but just I'm glad you don't make 3 doors. Now, let's take just 3 blocks out of our roof right there. Actually, I don't need to be there. I can just do it here. Take some of these. Pop, pop, pop. There's that. And we do that. Then we got a room there. We got a room there. And then we just need to door those up. And then we got a wall behind them. And then we'll have rooms. That's how it works. Well, I mean, we need light source too, but like we'll have light. Okay, so wooden wall. Let's just wooden wall it up. Now I will say right now, if you're watching this series and like going thinking, man, wonder what kind of amazing builds this long-haired gentleman is going to create, I'm not a very buildy person. I will say though, this is a save on expert, so things will be a little harder at least. I need to chop more trees. One thing I will say is the party girl is not very good at defending herself, but that's fine. The guide isn't either, so I don't hold it against her. Once we get a nice little safety hut set up, I'm then going to basically just go exploring. I just want somewhere safe to respawn in. That's literally it. Just need 1 table, 1 chair. We got a chair, we got a table. She has a room. Okay. I do, because it's gonna bother me if I don't. I want a hammer, so I can fix this up. Those shouldn't be there. Okay. So, I do want to make a wooden sword, because the wooden sword is just especially better than that one. The wooden sword's just nice to have. There's some nice little mushrooms going on. Okay. Let's just see what's to the right. Ooh, cave immediately. That is what I like to see. This is what we're looking for, so. And that's exactly why, right here. Okay. Mostly junk. I mean, the umbrella's not junk, but I mean, it is a weapon. And the chest is nice, but I would have liked other things. Oh! Okay, we got some living trees going on here. She might be questioning, living tree? Aren't all trees living? Yeah, technically, but this is a special thing. I will Mary Poppins your ass. There we go. Let's just get some rope going on here. This will have more chests. The thing I want to watch out for is I want to try to make sure that, okay, this isn't bad. It's an accessory. It'll make us move a little faster. Another chest. There's some copper ore there. I'm going to leave it. Yeah, we want to try to make sure we don't leave a room here suitable for an NPC to move into, or one will move into it. It's just how this stuff works. The NPCs are kind of jerks that way. Okay, we're right next to some living trees, so that's pretty neat. I can't get into those other ones from this side. I'm just going to keep going down in the cave, and I will come back to those other chests. Oh, the other chests. There will be more chests there. I can basically guarantee it, but I just want to keep going down for now. See what ores we got in this world. We got iron. Okay. I believe we will actually have every kind of ore, because that's how Drunk World works. So it's, I want those. Might be like, why? But why? Because shurikens are very helpful. They're probably one of the best early ranged weapons, so of course I want them. I will take this iron ore, as much as I'm probably going to just leave copper. The main reason for that is, like, copper ore really just doesn't serve a purpose. Like, you start with a copper pick, so you don't need to make one. You start with the copper short sword, so making a copper sword really doesn't hold that much value, except I suppose in this case where we spawned with one that's absolutely crap, but that was more just unluckiness on my part than actually, like, needing to do anything with copper. I will gladly take this iron ore, though, because iron has uses beyond equipment. Copper really doesn't. Which is a bit of a shame, if I'm honest, but now, is that another ore right there, I wonder? Yes, tungsten. Okay, silver equivalent. This will be nice to get mined up. I prefer silver, but, you know, oh, here's some lead. So, yeah, we have every ore. It's gonna make managing stuff a little difficult, but we're going to want to immediately start organizing ores. Usually I only do that once I start getting, like, a blacksmith set up, but like a blacksmithing room, but we're definitely going to want to do that before we get to that point, just because of just all the variety of ores. Ooh, gemstones. Those are very helpful. Now, I don't know if I'm low in... no, I am deep enough for this slime to be aggressive, aren't I? Yeah. I was going to say, I don't know if I'm deep enough for aggressive slime, but of course I am. The background is not background anymore. Drink potion. I'm in a very bad spot. The high ground is not where you want to be. Anakin had the right of it to not be on the high ground. High ground sucks when you're fighting with swords. Okay. Let's get back to mining this ore. I'm gonna grab those gemstones too. Ooh, looks like more ore right here too. Platinum! Heck yeah. Gold equivalent. Better gold equivalent. Like, I say equivalent as if they're actually equals. They aren't. Platinum is better than gold. Lead is better than iron. It's a bit of a shame, if I'm honest. The alternate ores are kind of just better. Really makes you wonder why they aren't always included in every world. Let's get all this nicely mined. Get a little emerald. Looks like only one. Yeah. Okay, we got some more tungsten here. I'm going to grab those sapphires because those will be very, very helpful to us. So this has already been a pretty good start. This is actually a really good amount of sapphires. Like, I was not expecting to find this many sapphires this easily. I will say at the moment, I've yet to really decide how I want to try building this character of, like, melee ranged magic. I think the game is deciding I'm going magic. Now, this is a classic character, so I really don't care about dying, which is why I'm not really caring about making a way back up. Ooh, heart. Okay. Right. How do you... Hammer? You know, just the axe. I just need to find the right spot. Get some rubies. Okay, here is some tin. It's copper equivalent, but at least it's slightly better than copper, but I'm still probably not going to stop and bother with it. Well, that could have been very dangerous. Okay, I want to see about getting this yellow slime on that side of me. And then get it out. Kind of in a spot that I can fight it. I want that heart crystal. That's literally all I care about right now. I don't remember how to mine the pickaxe. Okay. I thought it took the hammer. At one point, it probably did. Okay. I think I'm just gonna die here. So... Well, maybe not. I can probably keep going. This is lead. I should probably grab that. Just because, again, lead is better than iron, so... Any, like, recipe that uses iron or lead, I'll probably use iron for, but then... I should actually just be using the umbrella. It does hit harder. Then, any equipment I make, I'll probably use... Okay, I've got 32 sapphires. That's so many. Okay. Slime dealt with. There's more lead. Ooh, I like seeing that. Okay. Let's come back, get this topaz. Or that was amber. Blue slime, I really don't want you. Okay, I really want to get that ore. I do still have platforms. I don't like seeing cobweb. There is one microbiome in this game that I really do not like encountering, and that being spider nests. I don't do spiders. Probably my least favorite addition they ever made to this game was the spider nests. Okay, I think this is about as far down as I'm gonna probably get without dying. Not bad progress for like a basically day one, you know. I mean, we've got almost 100 tungsten ore. Probably will have 100 by the time we're done here. That's not going to be like tungsten armor or anything, but that'll be tungsten weapons. So it's kind of good enough in my books. I was kind of hoping to find more chests, if I'm honest. But there's a tent? I've never seen that tent before in my life. That might be an NPC. I don't know. Was that silver? Oh, that's silver. Oh, I love silver, but it's so bad. It's not good. It used to be the best at its level, but it got outclassed by tungsten. But I do love me some silver. I'm gonna mine it while I'm here. I mean, I might honestly make a silver bow just to say I made it. It would... I don't want to start this first episode with immediate complaints about this game, but it would be nice if they would go back and, like, rebalance these original armors to give them, like, better set bonuses. And make them more focused on specific things. Like, it'd be pretty cool if silver had lower defense, but gave, like, magic bonuses or something. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'll keep that area in mind. What is this tent? Can I, like... Okay, whatever it is, it's, that's a recall potion. Crap. I want the recall potion. I want to try and keep my money. No. Oh, well. That's fine. I was so close to having it. Did I have a recall potion on me, I wonder? They are pretty common in chests. I probably just had one on me. I could have just recalled. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I grabbed enough I did. Okay, I can make a furnace. Which means I can basically start making bars of stuff. I'm gonna make an iron anvil for reasons I've already explained. Okay. So... that. I've lost... Okay, there it is. I was gonna say I've lost the frickin' anvil. Yeah, I can make a sapphire hook. Like, immediately. That is pretty cool. I can make a tungsten bow. It's 10 damage. This is 9. Like, there's really no reason to make the silver bow other than I just like silver, but I'm making the silver bow. Now, we have 26, so we could make 1 piece of tungsten armor. I think I'd rather make a tungsten pickaxe. Okay, can I, like... No. I can do that. There's no room for me to put one over there, so I'm just gonna put, like, non-ore related things over here, including gemstone stuff. I will sort this stuff out later. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's make the tungsten pickaxe. Now, I have only got 10 arrows. So let's also... I think I've gone... No, I've gone the right way. Let's also just make a bunch of arrows. I should move away from the crafting bench so that it's easier to do this stuff. I'm very good at this. Okay, well there's more torches. More torches means more arrows. Okay, we've seen what's to the right. Let's see what's to the left. In the immediate vicinity. It's almost morning, so... I think it actually is morning based on the umbrella slimes. Crimson's right here. Okay, I need to do something about that. Okay. Sunflower, sunflower, sunflower. That should help. I'm not a big fan of Crimson, but I can kind of deal with Crimson. I still don't like crawlers, but I can kind of deal with them. They are less creepy. I don't know if anyone else has that sort of mentality, but to me they are definitely less creepy than the spider biome stuff. I should put the remaining of my money away. Because having 50 silver is important for something. Ooh, more living trees. Okay. Okay, so that's a pretty small crimson, all things considered. Chest! Okay. It will spread, though. That's the thing. Ow. There goes the rest of my money. I want that chest, though. Because there could be good stuff in there. There could be good goodies. I like me some good goodies. But I think, especially with those deaths, For reference, the party girl just sells a bunch of stuff that honestly isn't very useful. But at least she sells things. She is a shop, so we could sell useless things to her. Yeah. I think that's going to be it for today, though. So I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here next time for more Terraria. See you all then. And now in this little end card, I'd like to ask if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? That'd help me out a lot. Thanks so much.